Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and Open Great League it is, and Go Battle Weekend it is. So I brought you a new team, not a new team, quite a very popular team, and I featured this team in the best teams for the Open Great League as well. But it was, I think, Dugong and Dunsparce at the back. Now it's Azumarill and Clodsire, kind of similar, right? And works in a pretty similar way. Malamar is going to be dark and weak against things like a fairy, so you got a poison type there, Clodsire, and Azumarill is there to save Malamar from things like Mandibuzz. Malamar against Mandibuzz is so bad from Malamar, right? And yeah, this team works quite good, and Feraligatr with energy is a a little big problem for this team, right? So yeah, this team works well. You guys can run it. So without any further ado, let's start the battles here. And moving into the first battle, it's gonna be the A/. All right, what I like to do is just go for the foul play straight away. They'll think, okay, this guy is going to superpower straight away and then bail out, but it's not the case, and they shield it. They actually can tank one foul play, but not superpower. So they shielded the foul play, so this allows us to avoid the debuff because of the foul play, not superpower. And they come with their Azu, so I come in with my own Azu. I don't have Sludge Bomb in my Clodsire, so yeah, they were a little ahead on energy, so I wanted to tank in my Azu and make my Azu the punching bag, and then just keep on going for these player offs, right? And sometimes I cannot resist myself catching a player off into my Clodsire, which is going to be resisted. Even though that move, that strategy is of no use, I do that sometimes. And let's go, let's just eat the player off, and let's just throw the player offs. And this time I realized they were in ice beam range, and let's just throw this ice beam, right? And this takes them out. And actually here, what I do here is force them to throw the energy if they're coming back with their A/, and that is what they do. They throw the energy there. They are already at their yellows, player off, which is not effective, would do a little more, right? So I had a lot of energy already in my Malamar. Let's just go with this foul play, and then now let's go for the superpower. They didn't try to catch. That is kind of a weak play there. And they had, oh my gosh, they had Whiscash and Mudboy. We had Clodsire, which is not good for us. We're poisoned. They're ground. They have Mud Bomb, right? Now we are kind of energy dry in our Malamar. We don't have a superpower yet. I can tank one Mud Bomb in my Clodsire, so that is what I do. I tank one Mud Bomb, but the next one I let it go, and I just want to reach to the superpower. And if they reach to the Mud Bomb, I keep the shield here, and this is where we win the game. We reach to the superpower. This is going to be enough from that range, and we take the V. GG. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be the Drifblim. Whenever it's gonna be Drifblimba, what I do is just for the foul play, right? That is why using Malamar is like so easy. Just go for foul plays, just go for superpowers, right? And now I try to catch the Icy Wind in your Azumarill. You can do that, but here I try to tank the Icy Wind and then still throw the foul play because it's still super effective, right? And you know what? They actually shield it. So I actually let them throw let them farm us down, and then come with my Azu here, and then, doesn't matter if they reach through the Shadow Ball. They can only get to one Shadow Ball because we're gonna get to the Ice Beam there, which is going to knock them out, and this is even better because we're not debuffed and we still have 2 shields. Right, and they've got a Steelix, so we come with our Clodsire. It's gonna be the Bibarel. We still have 2 shields. So we can just Earthquake this guy, farm some energy, and Earthquake the Steelix, and that is gonna give us the V. Look at that. And they realize it and they surrender. It's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be the Abomasnow. Alright, backline is not that great against Abomasnow, so we just stay. Again, let's go for the foul play. Okay, this is superpower, and we're going for the superpower and then swap. Right, then I try to bait with foul play. But you know what? This guy decides to call it, and wow, look at that. Sometimes that makes a lot of the difference, man. And there we go, the weather ball. Let's just go for the super foul. This is going to knock them out if they don't shield. They actually shield. So actually, I'm willing to tank one weather ball in my Clotsire rather than energy ball in my Azumarill. So I come with my Clotsire to poison sting them down. And they have the Quagsire, so I bank Earthquake and catch the Aqua Tail into my Azumarill. If it is Aqua Tail, and that was the Aqua Tail, that was a good move for us. And Talonflame it is. So according to the calculations, if we shield this move, yeah, there's no way we can lose this game from here. They actually shield it, so let's just shield here, and all we need is one Ice Beam and Earthquake against that Quack. There you go. Oh, we can actually reach the player off before they reach the double. If they have Mud Bomb, and they do have Mud Bomb, they're running Mud Bomb and Aqua Tail, so let's go for the player off. And after this, if we snap with our Earthquake, then that Earthquake is going to knock this Quaggy out. And it is another G to the G. So let's move on to another battle. It's going to be the Typhlosion. So I come in with my Quagsire, two fine answers at the back. They come in with their Azumarill, so this Azumarill, they kind of guess we don't have Sludge Bomb. So let's just go for the Earthquake, but the Shield. So what I would like to do here is let's play the Shield games here. I'm not gonna, let them gain energy or switch or anything by not shielding. So let's play the Shield game. Here they will reach to the Ice Beam. Now here, what I do here is I actually again shield and then just go for the Stone Edge. Okay, okay, I go for the Earthquake. And then if they they shield. I had the opportunity to catch here, but I did not catch. I wanted to play the energy game now. From here, coming with Malamar, I knew they would not reach to their move, so I on them down with Sidewave. They actually had Ferrothorn at the back. We have Azumarill, and they bring in Ferrothorn to tank this superpower. They kind of sacked their Ferrothorn. They didn't want it to let their Typhlosion go. We go double superpower, and yeah, it's only going to be Typhlosion. There's no way they are gonna win. And yeah, so they need 3 moves from here now. Alright, if we just throw one move and one bubble, it's gonna be enough. Yeah. There we go. GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be the Feraligatr. Here, I think so this time I just went straight for the superpower, because I tried to kind of match, and I tried to catch the Hydro Cannon here, but they're bringing their Diggersby. I was like, alright, why did you bring your Diggersby against Azumarill? And you've got a Feraligatr lead, so you don't have real answer against Azumarill. So this is going to be the Scorching Sand number 1, and let's just go with another Ice Beam. This is going to knock them out if they don't shield it. So I suppose they shield, and they shield it. And from here we can, just shield and farm them down and force that Feraligatr for the energy, but they throw the Scorching Sand. And you know what? We don't shield and simultaneously knock out each other. They bring in their Goodra. Wow, this guy is in a hurry. Haha! Let's just go for the foul play. And so alright, so this Aqua Tail didn't knock us out. Oh man. And this guy tried, I don't know why, but this guy gave us the energy to farm them down, the opportunity to farm them down. Now, they need 3 hydro cannons here. This is 1, that is 2. Before we poison sting them down, they need 3 hydro cannons. And with just fast moves, we take the victory here. GG's. That was not the greatest play by my opponent, to be honest. And it's gonna be the Guzzlord. Now, a lot of the Guzzlord shield because it's gonna be the superpower, but this guy kind of surprised me. Why didn't you shield? And I was like, alright, they didn't shield. Damn. And now this is gonna be the superpower and shield, and but they still get to the move, which is no. They win the switch. So coming to our clog, 1 poison sting, they're out. They're talking quite a lot at the time, and it's gonna be the Feraligatr. Alright, Feraligatr. That's gonna be the Hydro Cannon caught, and it's gonna be the Clotsar. Now I was like, alright, according to calculations, what are the odds that I actually win? I was like, alright, so what I need to do here is for the Ice Beam and let my Azumarill go and force them to throw, because we'll get to another Ice Beam and we get to the Ice Beam now. The calculations are different here. We come with our Clotsar, bait them with the Stone Edge, even though we're not at Earthquake yet. The extra shield. So here, this is definitely going to be the Earthquake, right? So let's just shield. We could have just thrown the Stone Edge there, but I think I throw the Earthquake. We found the maximum amount of energy there, but we threw the Earthquake, which is like, you know. You know what? We had to catch here to win the game. We had to catch to win the game. And we caught their moves successfully, and now we have the Earthquake, which is going to be enough. I think 1 poison sting after this is going to be enough. Yeah. GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's gonna be the Goodara. Alright, Goodara. What are you gonna do, Goodara? Let's just go for the superpower and then come with our Clotsar. They bring in the Marowak. Very hard counter for Clotsar. Can't throw any moves that is going to do effective against this guy, K-Wack. That's going to be the Bone Club, which is going to knock us out. And yeah, let's just come with our Malamar and tank 1 Bone Club actually, and then farm them down, because yeah, after that we can farm them down before them getting to the Bone Club. We have energy for the move, and we come with our Azumarill to catch the move. And it was the Thunder Punch, which was super effective against our Azumarill from that Goodra. And it was the Bibarel. So this is where things get weird. We are needing to, like, what we need to do here is snipe. No. What we need to do here is snipe with Malamar, and superpower is going to one-shot that Bibarel. That's what I do. But I did it a little early, because if I had did 2 bubbles and then sniped, then we would have won the game. Look at that. With 2 bubbles short, this Thunder Punch is going to knock us out, and we concede the game there. GG's. Moving on to another battle. It's going to be the Wigglytuff. Very bad lead. They come with my Azumarill, and they actually stay. People make it even tough by just staying. Why do you do that, guys? And they tank the move in their Wigglytuff and come in with Gastro. What a good move that was. What a good move. because now they can just throw the body slam fully. Farmers down have a lot of energy. We only get to one move this way, which guarantees them the switch advantage. That is a very good move from my opponent. We come with our Malamar, and I think this is where I make a little bit of a misplay here. That was the Earth Power. We baited out Gastro, which was actually good for our Clodsire, but I think I'm... Now here is where I made the mistake. I was like out of count, absolutely out of count. This was the Icy Wind, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna farm them now. All they can get to is the Swift. But you know what? They get to the Icy Wind, and that is where this... I was like, how is this happening? They actually come with their Gastro, giving us a little bit more farming. It was a Drifblim. And after this, I bank one Stone Age, come with the Malamar, and roll for the foul play. This way it clears our debuff, but one Stone Age is still not going to be enough. So this is where we lost the game, and it's a GG. Moving on to another battle, it's gonna be Dunsparce. Alright, Dunsparce. Let's just go for the... Again, what I do is just go for the... Okay, we're gonna throw Superpower and then Bail. They're gonna shield, right? That's what they're gonna think, and that's what they thought. It was successful there. I can tank one drill. Yeah, one drill can be tanked, and I'm gonna shield another one. They actually come in with their Gastro. I throw one foul play and come in with the Azure. Banking one Superpower for that Dunsparce. But I was kind of late. So I just let my Malamar go. A little bit of... Oh, they actually undercharged, and we now have Superpower in our Malamar. I think that is going to cost them. They should have just knocked our Malamar out. Now we have a Superpower. They undercharged. It was a CMP, and we take that Earthworm out. No, the Snail, and this is gonna be the Dunsparce. And this player is gonna do quite a lot, and they need to throw the energy actually to let us like if they... Right, so it's only going to be our Clodsire. And they have the Dragonite, and they don't have Shield. Stone Edge is gonna knock them out. They realize it, they surrender. GG. Moving on to another one, it's gonna be the Drifblim. Let's just grab the shield with foul play. They shield, so let's this time with shield. That was the Icy Wind. They come with their Annihilate. We bank energy, and then come in with our Azumarill. That's retreats number one, and let's just go for the Ice Beam. They are gonna be shield, right? So and that's gonna be Ice Beam, and let's just... Yeah, they're gonna shield, I guess. Yeah, so alright, so let's go for another one, which is going to knock them out. They kind of miscalculated there, throwing away shield. And I sniped with Malamar with the foul play, which is going to knock them out. And they have Toxa, and we have Clodsire at the back, which is good. And Psywaves are already doing a lot from Malamar, and go for the foul play. Already at their yellows, so after they see our Clodsire, they should surrender, but they're kind of staying in. Oh yeah, yeah, now I remember. They throw the Sludge Wave just because, you know, we already win the game. And GG's. And yep, that is it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this content, please leave like and comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Please join our Discord server. The link is in the description. And I'm doing some new contents related to Pokemon anime, original anime series. Alright, if you like the content, please check out those videos as well. Yep, thank you so much. See you in my next video, guys.